Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. How is everybody doing today? I know I am not on time at all in any meaningful capacity.
Yeah, so I know
however,
the thing that we did was release the metas a couple months in advance so that these players could, rank up and build these champions that specifically, counter the big defenders that terrify us all.
Leroy, yeah, I know.
In a way that I haven't really seen
My defense,
before. And,
I was being civilized
and
I was in
guys
theater.
Tailored their rank ups over the course of 2-3 months specifically so that they can be up here on this stage. There's probably some champions that don't use that much anymore, but it was worth it to get up here.
There we go.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Who won the first match?
I think it's been really interesting. We've seen the competitors' decks, we've seen their mega pools, and one thing that I've found really interesting, you mentioned Tilapia's meteoric rise. It's really shown in like a choice of a champion like Kate Bishop, because as they've, when Kate was meta, Legacy's using her all the time, and so he knows her, he's picked her, but we haven't seen Kate being picked for the two newer competitors, and I think that's really interesting. They don't,
welcome
they're
Alex,
Barchi,
Beyonder,
I'm sure they realize
Scotty
how good she is.
versus Liam.
It's a very interesting shift
one.
between
Oh,
the
interesting.
competitors.
Absolutely, that's. And I feel like we're just about ready to get going.
Okay, I wanted to say, as they are battling
for Legacy and Tilapia.
No. This is the first night nobody's out. It's just to determine the seeding.
Give us a good show.
I think. I'm quite sure it's just to determine the seeding because it's best of one, isn't it? If it's a best of one, then it's...
Okay. Yeah, so do we know who's inviting first? That's one of the biggest advantages, This is an official tournament, Battleground Brawl, but there's so many unofficial tournaments run by a bunch of people in our community, and one of the big things that, you got to figure out who invites first. That's such a big advantage because you get to pick your defender last, which that's how you win a lot of games in Battlegrounds.
It means that you can see the opponent's full 7, and you get one pick that they can't react to.
Yeah.
So if you get a last round Serpent or a last round perfect counter to the defender that they had you on, it can game change.
Cold? I mean, it's not freezing cold, but it's not warm. It's like 7-10 degrees Celsius. 12-hour watch party? I will do the whole time tomorrow, I think, but I can't do it today because I have people coming over, and I'm actually just getting a drink. I just got back from
technical issues started here. We should be good to go in just a moment. Are we good? All right, folks. Looks like those tech issues were solved just as I walked on stage. Always perfect timing. Tilapia, Legacy, let's take it away.
Alrighty then.
They're doing the rock, paper, scissors to see.
Well, our watch parties and type openings. Well, I don't have a reason.
We're seeing a lot of mutant defenders.
Yeah.
And as a result, a lot of tech attacks.
But this still look both 10 and 30th. Which one of them is bigger? I have no idea who those guys are, to be honest.
There's not a lot of, tech
but hey, good for them.
Evade counters. I mean, you have Prowler, who I imagine we're going to see a ton the further this has gone. But, I think as of late, a lot of the top mutants in the game are defenders. You have Mr. Sinister, you have Onslaught, you have Captain Britain.
On the right.
And a lot of the most recent champs that counter them are techs. And, maybe there's a level of comfortability that they don't have.
I don't think like wins this. Well, we'll see.
It looks like
we'll
they
see how they do.
To add each other.
Because again, this is quite unpredictable in the sense that none of them really had a chance to test out the 7-star things and so on and so forth.
One for me. She is really tough. We're seeing
a
lot of gems
absolutely.
Few bastards.
Yeah, I know the.
Can take her.
Yeah.
Basically, like a new Deathless type of race with the new Doom as the main one, and then Starlord as the first chase champion. We were kids and Fracture Firebars.
Climbing the victory track.
People were already messaging me about that whilst I was still in theater.
100% of the time. I don't want to face her.
I'm with you.
I need to make a video. If somebody can compile me some screenshots, that'd be awesome, and send it to me online. I'd be tremendously helpful for that, because then I'd try to make a video tonight. Yeah, the Stellar
like
Fortune.
Got each other added.
One of my mods, perhaps.
All right, there we go. So Tilapia's inviting first.
And he saved me from watching from Kabam channel. Well, you are very much welcome.
And you want to
I am doing screenshots as I go, dude. Send everything you have in the mod chat so I can download them.
Spider-Man,
if you could.
Thanos, Spider-Woman,
I did not
Grey,
hear.
the only Jean
Do
Grey
tell me
in
more
the
about that.
Megapool,
Really?
and a Kate Bishop and a Torch. Up against Tilapia's Onslaught,
Alright,
Nico,
Kate's
Serpent,
banned immediately.
Spider-Woman,
Good
Nick,
luck.
and Deathless Thanos.
Interesting.
That's a Mephisto.
Not surprised
Is it
Legacy
cool?
got Starkey. I mean, that's how most of the players got him, is through the CCP Greenest challenges. So, very, very unsurprised to see him.
Is the champion that
The
comes to
title
mind
looks
when you
cool.
think of Legacy.
Hopefully he is.
For sure. For sure. All right, a Nico ban, a Serpent ban, and a Lumitrix ban. Interesting.
Basically
I am not
based from what I
surprised to see a
said?
Serpent
Ooh,
ban.
interesting.
I'm not surprised to see a Nico
Only
ban.
slightly,
Lumitrix
slight
ban
delay
in
there.
Mixmaster, I mean, whenever Lumitrix evades there, he's going to stun you.
Alright,
That's
so.
real brutal. There's no
That's a
room for
Spider-Woman.
error. He hits so hard.
Alright, likes.
He's probably.
And we have Sensor Rhino.
Oh, he's
Ooh.
brutal.
In a
Rhino
really
and
annoying
Carl.
way. He just comes out of nowhere. He's got so much very irritating champion.
Exactly. Some stealthy. You know, a lot of players are going to get him as 7 stars in the coming months with the current saga
Korg.
going on. I'm excited to use him, and I'm excited to see him in this tournament.
Cassandra is a random
Some
ass ad
Cassandra
in my
Nova as
opinion.
well. That's one of the surprises of, you know, the weekend when I'm seeing all these players build their decks is almost everyone has Cassandra.
I think it makes sense though. We're seeing so many difficult skill defenders. She takes Nick. Nick in the second life, especially with Mixed Master, is really difficult to deal with. But she takes the Atumas, Korgs, Yelenas if you come up against one.
Yeah.
And she just plays well into that Mixed Master playstyle. She wants that heavy, she wants the charge.
There is Sensor Mephisto. I know, right? I actually would love to
Yeah,
see
and sneaky
Mephisto
defender
Sensor
too,
in
you
game.
know, she's not the most punishing in the world, but, you know, special attacks, I imagine not a lot of these people are, you know, super
my stream
used
lagging?
to compared to...
It hasn't shown me any drop
frames
frames yet.
Yeah, another Captain
Is the stream
Britain.
lagging for anybody else?
But there's, you know, 2 Captain Britain counters right there, a Bastion and a Solvark. Solvark is one of those that's, it could be a bit slow, but Bastion...
I mean, is it just for you or everybody?
And Deathless Thanos, I mean, what a champ. Every single person getting Deathless Thanos as their Mega Pool pick is not surprising, but it's still surprising in the same way.
I think him being the only champion that every person picked is surprising.
Yeah, for sure.
But when you think about it, he's a two-way, he's an incredible damage dealer, he's a stall, but he's also an evade counter, which makes more sense in this meta.
Exactly.
We need to watch these live streams for like 12
He's an
hours.
evade counter and, you know, can handle it in a pinch, but he's going on defense. He's just a free.
No, all good.
chip
Alright,
damage,
so it's
but
you
Deathless Thanos
issue,
is cool stuff
Domino's,
from you,
not
so
me issue.
Some comfortability.
By the way,
there,
we're
yeah,
technically still celebrating my
Not a
name day today. That's why we are having guests over.
Ooh, Atuma.
But
like we were
KT is
saying,
gonna get a
Atuma's
little
one of
bit
those
sloshed
you
later.
need to get those parries in because, no, is gonna evade everything and is super brutal. But not a lot of champs can parry him.
No, it's just a Titan.
So we are
Is
seeing
it
that
Titan
Atuma going
Selector?
down.
Or?
Yeah. And
Oh yeah, it's a
Captain Britain, not
Titan
surprise.
Selector.
Bastion.
Locked
I'm
in
gonna
immediately.
Yeah,
I'm not
so
gonna want to claim
Very
that.
good for it too.
I'm really excited
Or
to see
I'm
this,
gonna
you
get
know, I
Zemo,
haven't seen
I don't know.
a ton of Cassandra Nova.
Drunk Steam incoming?
Videos or
No,
anything in the
maybe.
community, so
Oh, it's Titan
So the
Selector.
reason this is going to work
Okay.
is every time you parry, she'll refresh this stun ability that she has.
What's up,
And
Camby?
anytime the opponent purifies, it comes back. So you can just parry, he'll purify, you go straight back into the heavy, and you can just
Alright,
stack up. She's got
Cassandra against Atuma,
non-contact
perfect,
attacks,
that's
so
fine. And then we
those
have
two
Bastion
do not-
against...
Exactly.
Cassandra and
Quick, he's, you know,
Atuma matchup
pulling
obviously
this
has the
off.
advantage
I
there, I
love that he's
think.
just nodding along as
How do you get it? You need to watch it on Twitch
Doing
for
that
12 hours
before
total.
feels a little bit
So you need to
risky,
watch
you know,
it
he
here
can throw
if you
that.
have your Kabam
It's
account
really well timed.
linked with
Yeah.
your...
Wait
Twitch
for Atuma
account.
to not throw the special and dash at him.
Wow.
Yeah, Cassandra definitely
But-
has the advantage
And so
here,
what
I
they're
think.
doing is throwing the special attack, and while, you know, Cassandra's in the channeling animation, it still counts as a special for those Daunted. That's insane. That's
That
just a
was
nuke right
flawless.
there. That's flawless.
Absolutely.
Finally.
flawless.
That's what I was saying. Tilapia's a dark
If I
horse,
would want
you
to
know,
kiss you
I
good.
wouldn't want to face him.
Well,
But still,
I might
he's
just let
crushing
you.
it over there with that Bastion versus
If I was in
Captain
Latvia,
Britain.
I'd kiss you.
That's a
too.
really hard defender. There's a chip there, and he's ripped through it.
Both fought really well.
Exactly.
Just putting some respect on Cassandra's name.
Hey, you know what? I might have to rank up Cassandra after this, because that is...
So let's just
that would
leave it
be-
in background.
All right, looking into the
That's what I
draft,
did. I started watching it
who would you
technically
place down
in the
right
theater.
Now if you're Tilapia? You know, you're up 1, you're feeling confident.
If you
My
watch it on
strategy
Twitch
is to
for
kind
12
of
hours
try
over
and
the
bait
course of
out
next week, yes, you
Your
get a Titan
second best
Selector.
defender. I want to save my best one to round
I'll-
3.
Yeah. Well, it looks
But you
like
need to have
he
your
is
Twitch
not.
drops
He's putting the
enabled,
Rhino
basically.
down. He's
going for it.
He's going for it.
Confidence.
Iceman versus Korg. Okay, this is interesting.
does Korg purify that initial?
Oh, good luck,
concept?
champions.
Yeah,
Made
so
a
That's a
spot.
very
Too.
different match if he does or doesn't.
Exactly, and here's some.
I can't
stealth
believe
fighting.
like
Stealth
all
fighting
the
is one of
champions
those
available and
master
had
that you need to
Bastion
get
in
that
his
parry,
deck.
Light, medium, light, get the slow up, but he's slow immune. Rhino's slow immune, so it's gonna be tough. I think.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
But the reason he can do those 3 lights in a row is because the third one hits during that stun, so it doesn't count
Exactly.
towards Mixmaster. It's a really good strategy to get a champion
To open
you
this-
need to
yeah,
finish
exactly.
with, like Stealth Spidey.
Yeah, and it looks like Tilapia's over here just trying to get those intercepts in on a Mixmaster Korg that does not want to play ball, and, you know, that's brutal. Okay, so now he's going to get in the flow. He can get his parries off.
Nice rooted, unblockable special decks there.
Exactly. I mean, hey. that's what
Let's
I'm saying.
see. Stealth is 1,000,000%
He's
gonna
gonna
be faster,
go-
but
yeah,
he
go
did
for the
take some
heavy
chip
barrier
damage. But
just
he
to
does
start
have
to do
some
damage.
willpower healing going on,
Create it.
despite the
But,
Despair
you know,
Mastery.
Lexi's up there with
How-
this
oh, yeah.
Spidey, and
Ooh. They're just trading health losses at the moment.
yeah, and
It's
you know,
tight.
both of these defenders, you know,
First earlier, wife
they
was
don't
hilarious.
face them all the time when they're playing Gladiator Circle. When they're
Yeah,
playing
well,
Victory
my
Track.
wife's not
You
normal.
don't see a bunch of Korgs anymore.
Part of the
and
reason why she's my
Rhino
wife.
hasn't been a 7-star yet, so there's still a lot of, you know, quirks that people just aren't used to, but Legacy's taking care of it. You know, he's handling it well. Bounce back after that special 2.
We're seeing the competitors a little out of their comfort zones.
Alright, let's go to
Exactly.
round
Food.
3.
See, that evade right after.
Lag.
Yeah, it's
Philippi
brutal.
cleared lags.
Yeah,
In
Korg
round
does
1,
that
not
too
well. Let's see what happens in round 3.
But he's just, you know, he's trucking through it. This is a hard fight, you know.
But you see Legacy pulling up the screens immediately and strategizing
trying to figure out what he's
He
gonna
wants
do.
that few seconds of head start to figure out the strategy.
Exactly. But, you know, we know what's going down on Tilapia's side. He knows what he's doing. He was prepared for
Third guy
this.
constantly sounds like
Actually
he's
knows what
saying
he's doing.
Latvia, and it's kind of bugging me.
That's one of those examples, you know, the reverse controls, you think you're dashing one way,
Right.
you hit in the face. It's brutal.
So
No.
pretty good defenders
It's
now.
only one match for the seeding round, don't worry.
What do we
This
think?
first
I
set of
think
matches that they
that-
have is just to determine
Oof,
the
that's
bracket
tough.
for the further
I mean,
tournament.
we know
Nobody
Nick
who
Fury's going
loses
down.
here is kicked
I'd
out.
be floored if
And
anybody
this
goes
is
down.
basically just kind of like a
Potentially
preliminary
different
round for them to sort out their own ranking
I
section.
mean, that's tough. I don't
So,
know.
that's why
it
it's best
depends
of
on
one.
if you want Deathless
The
Thanos
rest
or
of the
Medusa
matches
for
are
Nick
gonna
Fury.
be,
Who
I
do
think,
you
best
feel
of
more comfortable
5.
with?
I'd go Medusa. And
I know you
by
would.
Thanos on
Oh,
defense.
Spider-Woman's going down.
Interesting.
So we're going to see some Cool Obsidian here
Cool
for
Obsidian.
sure. He's playing.
Should I do $10 a shot?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think I'd go Deathless Thanos. I know
Maybe.
you'd go
I don't know.
Medusa. but
Nah.
Deathless Thanos, I mean, he's just such a comfortable character. He's got
Finn
the
is not
big
taking
counter
part
up
because
all the
Finn
time.
is
Medusa does
associated
too,
or works for
but,
Kabam.
you know, with Mixmaster,
And
Medusa
Finn
can be
doesn't
a
play
bit
competitive
more
BGs
brutal to
anymore.
Get that armor shatter up for.
As the person who buffed her, I would have hoped you'd pick Medusa as well.
Oh, Carl.
I do
Thanos.
love myself. some
I
Medusa.
think Carl clears
Alright,
it
so some
faster
Cole-
unless Spider-Man
Cole's one of the
fails
best
some crap
Spider-Woman
fast.
counters, just because you get that true accuracy up, you start with those extra charges in Battlegrounds, and yeah, we're gonna see some parries and then just ripping through this health bar, I imagine.
What they revealed so far,
But things
effectively
really start
Deathless
against Spider-Man
2.0,
very quickly.
where
For sure.
the
For sure.
Doom is going to be the main
It
chase
looks like,
champion.
You know, Deathless Thanos is taking some chip damage
Magic,
right there.
full rework and
Time
new
avoiding that
animations.
first and snare.
2 new game modes, one of them replacing AQ when
AI
it's
just
on,
playing
kind of like
fast, trying to get
raids,
an opening.
to, you know, new version of it,
I
and
find,
one competitive
you know,
one,
this-
and
get the Fury up and throw
something,
that relic,
something,
and you
something.
get some really good damage in. But you know, you need to play really aggressive in this fight, because if you lose those Thanos favors, you don't have the true accuracy, and it can go
Likes
super
through it?
poorly.
Yeah, likes
Lexi's got Nick in
likes
second
likes
life
Charlie.
right here, and this is where it kind of just starts to kick up. You want to make sure that he's not unblockable. There you go, played it perfectly.
Great rooted decks of this
Incredible.
Spider-Man.
But
Likes
Likes is taking an L on the
100%
health
of the time.
remaining
And, you
for
know,
sure here.
Tilapia's just playing this so
Nah,
confidently,
he'll deliver
so
more than 10
calmly.
DSD.
There's a few
Fair
times in
enough.
there where I think I would have made a mistake. I think a lot of people would have made a mistake, but he just crushed it. And
Yeah, Carl
That's
just
cool.
went
He
in the
kept his
nuke
cool.
mode.
nice. It's an incredible first
Still
round for
took a
both these
while for
players,
that
you know,
Spider-Man.
Both just settling in, trying to feel comfortable.
But that was a very, very
1-0
good
to
fight though.
Tilapia.
All
Like,
right,
no,
folks,
these
that
are
was
just
an
preliminary
incredible
rounds.
Second round with Legacy and Tilapia. Now, before this round,
Legacy
we
does
did
not
have
suck
a matchup offstage where
objectively. He's not an
Legacy-
awful
How
player.
did that go for you, buddy?
It went really well. I got an insanely good draft, and I ended up winning.
All right, man. So far you're 1-1 in the group stage. Thank you so much. We'll be seeing you very soon, buddy. Tilapia, my friend, what a fantastic showing. How are you feeling after that?
Feeling great, I'll be honest. I did not expect my hands to shake this much.
It happens.
nobody
You
who
get used to it
sucks
after a
is up
while.
there.
So was this your first round of the day or second?
This is my first round of the day.
So you're undefeated
This
so
is my
far.
karate mic is like tiny,
Sounds
isn't it?
fantastic, man. Well, congratulations. We'll be seeing from you very,
Maybe
very
like
soon.
to my nipples. I wonder who stole it, my wife or he is.
All right, folks. Now that was a wonderful second round from Legacy and Tilapia. Up next, we are going to have Stonehenge versus Cantona.
Oh. This is going to be
No,
interesting because
absolutely not. We actually
Cantona...
have Cantona versus Liam
Oh.
for our third round
I wanted
on
to say,
stage.
because I want to say how
Let's
well
bring those
Stone
boys
is
out.
gonna do, because you know, like big part of Stone's advantage is
So,
because he's like a
How are we
massive whale
feeling
and
about
his
this
deck's
match
like.
so far, guys?
How tall am I?
It's been
What,
pretty
6'5"?
It
Yeah,
absolutely
pretty good.
has. Yeah, that was an insane final match.
Yeah, I really
And,
I love seeing Cole Obsidian come out here and just rip through Spider-Woman right there.
In Freedom units, I'm
The evade
6'5".
counter Mixmaster, he's going to be one of the best champs here. If you get Cole in the draft, it's pretty hard not
In
to
the
take
reasonable human units, I'm like
Without a
198,
doubt. Cole
something like
Obsidian, he
that.
enters
Really
the
lying? No,
fight.
I'm not lying. I'm like
He finishes the
6'5"
fight
and
very
like
soon after.
230 pounds, 240,
Very
something like
quickly.
that.
So, do you think we're going to
230,
be
I think.
seeing a lot more of that as time goes on?
Yeah, I think you'll see some more.
I feel like
Cole Obsidian.
Cantona is going to
You'll
play
see-
against
I
Andrew
think the
finals.
goal of all these players is just
Cantona,
to nuke the
I
fight.
think Tilapia
Get
is very
down
good.
As soon as it goes without saying in battle
or
royals, you wanna
Andy,
go as
yeah.
quick as possible. But in this meta,
No, Karate Mike's just short.
And also with these
Very much
players,
fairly
like
short.
these are the best players in the game. They
Exactly.
know how to do the fight quick and good. You know.
I
that
promise you,
your
every
opponent's
single
gonna do
person
well.
would say
You
he's
need to be
shorter
faster.
than I am.
exactly.
That's
Zerafa
right.
was the
And,
only
I
one
talked
who's like
to
taller
all
than
of
me, and
these
Zerafa didn't
competitors
make it
for a
there.
very long time yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and I asked them all, if you can describe your playstyle in one word, what would it be? What's your battleground strategy? What is it? Tell me all about it. Give me the secrets. I want to get better, right?
Yeah.
Almost all of them said either aggressive or nuke,
Yeah.
right? So what you're saying right now, and we're kind of seeing that on screen as well, that they're all trying to go as fast as humanly possible, get through that
Just
fight,
fight, and
get the
you're
highest
tiny,
score.
too.
Obviously, the highest.
What's up,
score wins,
Abha?
right? That's how
Yeah.
battlegrounds works.
Final match,
but
is
we're
it
really
ending?
seeing
No,
these
it's not
players
final
play
match. This is
extra
just like a
aggressive
prelims,
and
basically.
a little
They're
risky
just
sometimes,
working
too,
out the
right? Because you
seeding.
kind of
None of
sometimes
these
gotta risk
players
it
that
in
Warren
order
lost
to
so
get that
far
score.
Especially when you know it's going to be the opponent has a perfect matchup. But it's interesting you're talking
are
about
not
you're asking
eliminated.
everyone. There's one competitor
Well,
that
he
I know
game
gave
got-
a different answer.
That's
and he's
Like-
right behind
He
you.
is right behind me, and that was Liam. When I asked him, he said the word consistent. He believes that his play style is so
Well,
consistent
well,
across
yeah,
different
that's rough.
champions. And watching him play, I have to say I feel the same. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm really interested to see what Liam
And
does
that's
and
so far.
how
Thank you,
consistent
Abha.
we could see that gameplay be today, and what that does.
Yeah, I
would
wouldn't
say
do
Liam,
that.
you know, he's your favorite player's favorite
I
player.
do
He's inspired
think
so many
sneakers
people, you know,
with
how they draft, how they
a
build decks and
sports
everything. A lot
coat
of
is
people
nice.
who
You know, sneakers with
haven't
jacket,
been able to push to the
as in
top,
like
they
sneakers,
watch how he
jeans, and
plays,
jacket.
they're like,
That's
okay,
a
I know how to
fine
draft
look.
now, I know how to build my
But
deck, and
if you're
they
in
just
full
still
on
ranks.
suit,
I mean,
you
he's-
either need
he's a dog.
very classy,
That's one really important
typically
thing here, is that,
monochromatic
yes, these players
sneakers,
are incredibly
or do you need
skilled,
shoes?
without a doubt, but it's a little bit more than that as well.
What else can you do?
All
I think it's cool, 'cause
extremely
I think
smart when it comes
Deathless
to the game
Race
as well.
was
Their
way
game
better
knowledge is
than
enormous.
Adolf
You can ask
thing.
them a
Incredible.
question about almost any champion, they'll be able
No,
to
no,
give you that answer
I think
right
if
away.
you're like all white, for
they
instance,
have
like
to
you know,
react to
real fresh,
everything so
clean,
quickly. They have to
clean
know
all
every
white
interaction
sneakers.
and
I think you
know
can,
what's
I
gonna
can,
happen
I think you can pull that off. That's fine.
on a dime.
Or you just need classic
The
shoes,
game knowledge
basically.
of these players
Also,
is
like
Yeah, it's insane.
some
Impressive
classy
watch.
boots
It's
can
astounding
work.
to watch, and
But
it's
definitely
wonderful to watch
not
as well.
any of
So
this,
with
you
all
know,
that being
colored
said,
fucking
I can't wait
anime
to
or
watch it
whatever
right
kind
now.
of like, you know,
We
rainbowy,
have
colorful
Cantona
shit with suits.
versus
That's
Liam
fucking
for
go.
our third
disgusting.
group stage on the live.
I bet you
stream.
guys don't know. I actually
Boys,
dress
how are we feeling?
fairly
We feeling ready?
formal. Like instead of winter kind
Feeling
of like
ready.
jackets, I wear
All right,
coats,
let's
and
hear
I
it
do
for
wear. I
Liam
don't always go out,
and
for instance, in
Cantona.
jeans. I do have quite lots of, you know, trousers, cloth hats, and I do go out in like
So
blazers
they're
and stuff
going
like that.
at each other.
So
as soon as
I
they
do
end.
like dress
Yeah,
somewhat,
Cantona is one of those
you know,
guys that he's just
adequately,
he
I'd call
crushes
it.
I remember his first season. He's trying to qualify,
and you can clearly,
he
you know,
would tilt
see the
and then
people.
climb
Like for
right
instance,
back up, and then
if
tilt
that
and climb right back
instead
up.
of those guys, like
You know, he
both
pushed
of
through
them,
it, he
I
was right
think
here
I
on the
dress
stage. He's
kind of
the
like
2
bums.
seed, you know, right
I
behind
would
Andy.
never be caught
But,
dead filming
yeah,
in
he's
any
real
stupid
good.
jackets like that
As
with
a
my
fellow
hands in
Brit, I'll be
pocket
holding my
and, you
own
know,
bias
just like
back.
that's an outside wear,
But we've
not
all had
inside
those
wear.
tilts.
That
We've
shirt
gone over the
maybe.
top, we've gone right down, and we've had to pick our feet up, go straight back up.
I mean, how many times have you lost?
But I think both of them
points and you're
have
sitting there
dressed
like, okay,
atrociously.
I gotta get 200 points back. I gotta get 200 points, and it's not
Like
fun.
doing some of the best BGs. Cantona probably.
I blame
He
the
won
AI,
my
I blame the
tournament,
draft
the big
every
one that I hosted.
And the meta design.
Cantona is good.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love being able to blame myself. You know, before I started doing that, I would always complain, and then now I
Shovels
complain
know that
about
jacket,
myself.
that's what it.
You
Yeah,
know what I
exactly.
mean with, yeah.
I'd wear it to
Yeah.
dig potatoes.
All right, looks like they're finally getting the invites in here.
They are software devs.
Now, what are
That's
the
how they
amount
are.
of rules for? I know we went over Leon,
Well,
but who does
regardless,
Kantona have?
it's not about your profession, it's about your self-respect.
Again, Serpent, Spider-Woman, Kate, and Onslaught.
I am surprised this is the first time you've said Archangel. I mean, that is exact. He would have been my first pick. He's so comfortable in this meta. He rips through Mixmaster. He's gonna turn off,
supporting?
you know,
I don't really have like a clear
root,
favorite.
the reverse controls. He's just sitting there, parry heavy.
And just doesn't care about Mixmaster.
Who do you pick?
Even
I-
before
I-
he's got his
definitely
ability
Kate.
to
Before,
reduction.
he's just so comfortable in that fight.
Deathless Thanos.
And the onslaught ban right there.
Homeless drip for real? Yeah, basically, honestly.
The Rhino ban, I back that.
Ban Rhino.
Deathless Thanos Kate.
We've already seen him win some rounds here.
And
Cole
I
Obsidian,
didn't think about last
he
one.
is the
Pretty
auto.
instant pick.
He is an auto.
Mike's
He
fun.
is
Yeah,
just
exactly.
So
It's
good.
like
He hits so
I
hard.
think
He-
suit
the fact that he
or
counters
something like
the meta as
formal.
well is just massive. And then
Like, you know,
Guardian,
Crowder's
I
a
think this
shirt
is the
and
first time
a
we've seen him
jumper,
so far.
something over it is
Yeah.
nice. But Mike's wearing like fucking
With the
trainers
slow,
too.
and he can parry heavy. You just hold block, you know, wait for him to throw a heavy attack into you, and you can just parry heavy the rest of the time, get that damage in.
And he's got the damage to nuke before the opponent throws many.
I
if
see
any
it.
spells.
It was a very good show.
Exactly.
It was
And, you
funny.
know,
It was like a comedy.
Looks like Liam banned Onslaught. Kantona is one of our content creators, and if you watch his streams, you'll know that he loves using Onslaught.
No, I mean
think
like
that a bit of this
a
is
nice
Liam
suit.
knowing
Nothing
the
beats
player
nice
he's
suits.
facing.
Nice suits, very very nice.
And we see that Mephisto.
Yeah, hey, Mephisto.
Alright, let's check out the draft.
One of those that isn't 7-star yet,
oh.
but I think everybody watching knows how brutal he can be.
Cantona
at
draft
Sig.
is going swimmingly, man. I love that draft so far.
Kate.
I'll
That's
Kate Mephisto.
2 of the 3 champions picked so far for Cantona just aren't 7 stars.
Gonna
Yeah,
put
Jack
Jack for
for-
Britain.
For the Captain Britain, CGR.
And
This is the
CGR
first time we've
CGR
seen
is fucking
CGR
clutch
in-
pick.
God, when we're talking about nuking, we're talking about how fast you want to go when Mike was here.
Happy
and I
name
don't
day,
think there's
loving
another
the
champ
story of
faster than
Savage.
CGR
Thank you,
when it gets
Wonderpants.
going.
And similar to Stealth Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You can get that end.
They think they're doing.
combo.
Yeah, there's nothing smart
You have to
about
be
it.
smart.
I
You have
actually
to
like
face somebody
casual
that you
smart.
can
For instance,
actually
I
get
like
to get those
wearing,
three
let's say,
lights in.
trousers with like a polo shirt, or trousers, polo shirt, and jumper, which is
Counting
like
the
what I
fairway, that's for the
effectively went out
Mephisto.
with, and you know,
And we are seeing our first.
formal shoes and a
Ooh,
coat.
yeah, the first serpent.
I like that
search for a
type of
serpent
thing.
count.
I
You
also
gotta
like
do
blazers
shot
and stuff.
yeah,
I think
there
like
you go.
jeans
You're
and a
feeling good. You
blazer
can
and a
take a
nice
deep breath.
polo
That is a
shirt
sigh of relief.
or
That is a sigh of relief. And
something
Deathless
can
Thanos
work.
back here.
with like some monochromatic sneakers.
High
Or
parry on in the
just,
deck.
you know,
I love
nice
seeing
shoes,
that.
but none of that
Before
crap.
we started.
Not that I'm here to give
Tell
any
me that
passion
he
advice to
really
anybody,
wants
but-
his highlight of the weekend will be getting a Hyperion match.
Oh, I mean, he
Was
is
it on
just,
during this
yeah,
time?
Go ahead and move along to that Cantona because,
I'll
man,
try to
Hyperion,
stream
he's
all
so
of
fun, and
Kabam's
when
stream
everything
tomorrow.
works in,
It's just
you get,
today I have
you know,
company
8,
at home
9 Furies
and I
just
can't
ripping
stay
through
for super
23
long.
seconds is,
But
there's nothing
I
better.
knew I have to do a stream with you
Black
guys.
Panther Civil War. Black
And
Panther
I
is
want
one
to
of
see what's
those that
happening.
feels really good in Mixmaster too, because you want a slow combo, hit them while they're stunned, and just get a bunch of parries in. Because it's the name of the game. There is just parry, parry, parry. Heavy
Meanwhile,
special too.
Well, you're
whilst I
already
am still
basically
here,
playing
hit that
Mixmaster
like
when
button,
you
sub
play
button,
Black
all the
Panther
good
Civil War.
buttons.
Exactly.
Or
Plays
else.
into it so well.
So Deathless Thanos going on defense.
Bit of thought going into this one.
Yeah.
What's in the glass, my
If you
dude?
don't feel comfortable
Uh,
facing Deathless Thanos, if you don't feel like you're
rum
in
and
counter,
coke.
then you don't want to waste your defender.
That
here.
intelligence
Havoc
was
is
insane.
going
I mean, it's
down,
nice.
and Liam has been telling me before.
CGR
just
does
how
work in
good
Mixmaster
Havoc's
because you
been
can
for him.
start with
the
light,
intensity,
light,
with
medium, light,
everything going.
medium.
And if you mess up, that's
Light,
if you
light,
mess
light,
up the
no,
root, you mess up the
light,
reverse controls, you're just-
medium.
it's over.
You
And
can
obviously
do both
you want
combos.
an armor
I
to
forgot
do
exactly.
that, but you
You
don't
started
need
light, light,
No.
It does mean though that the match
medium,
can go very, very well,
light,
or very, very
and so on.
poorly.
And Cole
Basically, you
has
can pull
parried
off both
on contact,
combos
so
and
he's
the
feeling
Mixmaster
really
and
good
parry
here.
stun.
You know, that's a big thing is actually getting the parries in with Havoc. So here goes Red Guardian, gets to slow in. Now you can just ignore Mixmaster, and you got to make sure that you're dealing with the special attacks.
Chels
And
should
Red
still
Guardian's
nuke
one of my
faster, I
favorite
think.
counters for Deathless Thanos, because you just heavy.
I
low
prefer
hit
Ka-
count
oh,
and rip
he
through
took
it,
the
but it
damage
looks
there.
Looks like
Ooh, well, we're seeing that Cole has energy damage with his route
Yeah,
buff,
the
and
pops.
that's ramping Havoc up to detonate a couple times. Is it going to be too much health lost?
no, it doesn't look like it. It looks very comfortable right here.
But let's see the Red Guardian go for the
back
clap.
for his root. No, he knows how little he's got. He's got a... Oh,
Another
that's too
detonator
much.
and that SPC.
Ah, that level 2 to the face. Oh, but he also took it.
This is close one. I don't know who's gonna come through here.
Thank you, Underpants.
So we're seeing Deathless Thanos' stall factor here.
Oh, he's...
It
got
takes
clapped,
so
he
many
didn't get
SP2s from Red Guardian. Normally you'd be nuking, but that protection just cuts it out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised he's not just parry heavying, but I think the trauma...
But you have 1 week to get that done, to be clear. You have 1 week to watch those 12 hours and collect it.
Score and we're just hoping that the opponent messes up.
Exactly. He's watching. I don't know who's going to win here. You know, health, ever since, it's been a couple years now since we changed the scoring to where it's a 50,000.
And so it's
or
progression
55
based.
instead of 60,000 base. And,
fumble versus fumble.
Speed matters a bit less, health matters more.
I mean, it is not easy though. It's easy to say like fumble, but alternating, like keeping an eye on Mixmaster and then alternating in between rooted and reverse controls is not easy. That is not an easy meta. I am sure.
Exactly.
I am sure. Kabam's gonna let us have this meta, and most of you will hate it because it is not an easy meta to play.
Was talking about.
Exactly. He knows when it's time. You know, I can play it safe. I can make sure that I don't lose too much health. Over the past like couple days, these players have just been dueling each other. You know, scrimmaging, and they know each other's tendencies. But it feels like there's a couple tricks. You know, they're keeping up their sleeve, and it still kind of feels that way. Like they're waiting for the knockout stage to really let some of the stuff go. But here goes Mephisto versus Mephisto. Do you
Oh,
go
whoops, I
CGR
pressed something by
here?
accident.
Save, because you gotta save Kushala. Yeah, CGR is one
Am
of
I
those
playing
that
that
he
BGs?
can
I mean,
rip
I
through
will
a
might
fist,
have
you know?
to.
You just have to wait out that
initial soul imprisonment.
Exactly.
Well, David,
Count Nefaria is one of the best.
don't you feel stupid right now?
As soon as you get your
Instead
L1
of
off and
like, you'd be better off
You're resistant. You're
spending me over $200 and watching the streams
You're
with
just gonna
me,
do so much
and
damage.
you're
He's
gonna get the
ramp
champ
so
that you
quickly.
want.
He's just parry heavy,
Just
feeling
saying.
comfortable. See if he gets that parry in. I'm surprised he's not going for the punish there. You know, it is tight timing, but that's how you're gonna see that big damage. Oh, the root's gonna make that nice.
I might need to go for a
nice
refill.
parry. But here's CGR.
What's he trying to do here with the Nefari? He's trying to punish after an evade.
CGR is gonna nuke this.
Exactly.
Oh, there you go.
Right
I
here,
knew
looks
it.
like Cantona, that's the CGR just ripping through the damage, begging not to throw a special
Oof,
3.
the level 3.
Mephisto's special 3 doesn't do all that much damage. He's got a bunch of debuffs up, so Inequity's gonna...
Yeah, but
not that
Nefaria
big
is
of a deal.
gonna...
He's doing the math, you know.
But the
That's
issue
probably a
with
throwdown.
Nefari is so
He's not gonna lose the
sustainable.
link of health, yeah.
Into cold-blooded.
Yeah,
Hey, if you want soft
Yeah,
clouds, you need to find
it's
some
looking like
liberal
it's Liam
streams.
right there. Ended up being even faster too. So what with CGR, you need to do it in that rotation, or else it just starts falling apart. It's real brutal.
It's a selector you can save. I hope so, because I don't want to open it right now, but we'll see.
He's going for the relic. Throw the SP2 right there, and that looks like it should do it right there. Yeah. So it's going to be 2-0 for Liam, it looks like. Both these players playing well. CGR versus Mephisto is not an easy fight. That's something you got to do in a pinch.
And I see Nefi
But yeah,
there in that
they
matter.
both played incredibly well. It's so funny that instinct to close out the game afterwards. You know, they play for so long that they want to make sure that it's at tip-top shape. You win a match, you want to make sure you're not lagging. You get in there and yeah.
No, alright.
What an absolutely incredible
Okay, do we have one more match
matchup
there?
here. Fantastic job, my friend. How are you
Do I
feeling?
need Twitch to get the rewards? Yes,
Not
you
too
need
bad.
Twitch
I mean,
account.
I won the game off stage, lost
Oh,
that
wait.
one, so I think it's going to come down to the tiebreaker decision. So, who's got more points, pretty much?
All right, man. We'll have to see.
Okay,
Thank
in
you
that
so
case,
much.
it's
We'll
round
be seeing
suck.
you soon, my man. So the first round didn't go the way you wanted it. Got the nerves out, but we were talking you up a little bit here. I don't know if you heard. I was
How long
saying
have I
you're
been
one of
streaming
the
for?
most
I don't know.
consistent players that we have, and I think that we
How long
saw a
should I
little
be
bit of a
streaming for?
glimpse of that over here. Tell me how you feel, man.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are talking me up. It's a lot of pressure. Had to come through. But that draft was terrible for Cantona. I mean, I really didn't have a way to lose that one. So, unfortunately, sometimes that's the way
Oh,
it
it's
goes.
easy, Mike, because first of all, there will be two
All right, man, well,
8-hour
dude, we're gonna be seeing
streams.
much more of you
Second
today.
of all,
Thank you so much for having a great fight.
Second of all,
Seeing you
you
soon,
have an
man.
entire week to do it.
All right, what a fantastic,
Better playing this one? No.
fantastic fight that we just had. So, we're right now getting the final scores for the group stage to figure out what the next match is going to be. Those two players are whoever wins that one is going to go on to play Andy for that first round bye. But before we go into that,
there is a first round bye because Zurafa didn't make it there.
I mean, that was Liam said it
because he has like some motion sickness basically. He like had a very tough time traveling and he just couldn't make it there. What is that selected? Pick any champion Tiny Crystal.
Then it's great to see Mephisto being mad.
I have a Twitch account but don't have the app. Well, download the app then and log in on a Twitch account.
Dude, that's awesome.
But link your Twitch
again,
account with your Kabam account
about,
first.
Like, hey, those 7 stars that might be like surprising people, right?
Yeah.
Mephisto is one of them. What do you think?
There's going to first of all, there's going to be one more live stream tomorrow for 8 hours. Second of all, both of these live streams will be available for 1 week.
Either the competitors haven't faced before or haven't faced in a very long time, and we're seeing their impact.
And Mephisto, for example,
This
is a
stream
champion that
on Twitch is going to leave on. It's going to be there for 8 hours, but you can watch it at any point during the next week.
How impactful they could be with those increased stats.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's going to be the same ones because the final reward is like 12 hours and this stream will only last 8 hours. So it's the same rewards that you work towards cumulatively.
You've got to account for a lot already, and now you're accounting for something you're not comfortable with. You don't face in your day-to-day MCOC experience. You face the serpents, you face all of those. But I also think a bit of this is the work.
Idont first of all is 16.
We haven't seen
not
Phoenix yet.
14.
We haven't seen
but a good try, Mike.
We haven't seen Azola yet.
Second of all,
so
that's with the idea that if you don't have the ability to watch it immediately right now, you still have the entire week to kind of catch up and get those rewards.
Come in later where you don't have an electro counter and you're just like, okay, cool.
You're not gonna have a good time.
Not a great time, no.
That's right. So
no more drink for me.
We are getting those final tallied of points. We are gonna switch out our commentators right now, but guys, can we have a round of applause for what an incredible job by Kabam Mark, Bittersteel, and Kabam Kip.
I don't think that's pot fingers, buddy.
Wonderful commentating. I'm so proud.
Just let it play and go to sleep.
Both of
exactly.
These guys. I'm gonna get
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and
be
like drinking, but I'm gonna leave this in background.
Out of the park. So please give them another round of applause for coming up here and really holding down the fort. Thank you both so much.
I appreciate it.
One second, I actually need to get rid of this jumper. It's a bit too hot inside. So I'm gonna do this. I have magic on my side.
Up next, we are going to be bringing on our next commentators. We have Kabam Dragon and Kabam J Nick coming to the stage. And additionally, if you are here at Summoners Fest, if you are interested in the dev panel in our conference room, make sure you submit your questions with the little QR code outside of the panel room before 3:30.
That's right. And don't forget that we are live on our live stream. We have really, really juicy Twitch drops going on right now. I wonder how many people have already gotten. We got Rebirth Crystals. We've got 7-star 1 to 2 gems, right? We've got Titan Crystals.
With Zurafa, it's not logistical issues. With Zurafa, it's health issues, really.
Make sure that you're watching.
He was like violently ill, trying to make it to airport.
Crystal for Valiant. It is PRG gated for everyone else, but it is shard worthy. So make sure you are doing that. And you know what? We've already given away 3 Hulkling statues so far.
I didn't select
lucky people. I just saw somebody getting a 7-star
lizard. I think.
Literally on.
I think the moment you claim it, you have to basically pick something.
I think somebody
but we'll
blew
see.
on it. Got a 7-star lizard right over there, so that is amazing. And dude, right now the champion design workshop is stacked. Really? I went over there just to kind of peek in. It's actually really, really great. They're having a lot of fun peeking around all these things. Beat the boss. We've got a full 5 set on the leaderboard, and it's constantly changing. Can't wait to see how that goes. And of course, Wheel Corner is going on, and the Kabam Kitchen.
You said normal time crystal? I will see what it is.
Absolutely cooking. So just wanted to make sure we got an update here.
God, please not Dragon. I swear to God, if it is Dragon, first of all, if it is Dragon that's coming, I need a fucking drink.
Are probably wondering, if I'm not streaming this, am I going to get those rewards? The answer is yes. We're going to take care of all of you. Don't worry about that. You don't have to stream it here. You're already here. We're going to take care of you. I'll tell you about that a little bit later on. Woo! All right, so let's get on to the next match and bring on our illustrious commentators.
Welcome to the stage, Kabam J-Nick and Kabam Dragon. Let's get those headsets on. Thank you both so much for joining us here at Battle Realm Brawl at Summoners Fest. How about that first part of the group stage?
Didn't see him last year, so was really excited to see Mephisto come on. And
Oh god. So by the way, oh yeah, Dragon has worked at Kabam for a while now, Pi Guy. By the way, in case you guys didn't know, that is exactly the type of person who would color her. If she had a septum piercing, she probably took it out, but you know, overweight, unattractive, unwanted, and very, very bitter person that will ban you for saying anything she doesn't like.
I think the thing that surprised me the most, too, is maybe
Why are you
not
screaming into the mic?
draft
Because
is
I'm
more important than
I
I
don't know.
expected. You get a bad draft, you are in a rough spot, and you have to dig your way out. But consistency,
I thought
as
there
we
was
were
a
saying,
Discord one. Nope.
does seem to be the key so far.
Without a doubt. Now, in the first
Tell me how you really feel. I mean, I'm just telling you, it's like a hair color like that in wild immediately makes me not want to approach or talk to the person. That is Dragonfey, yeah.
There's a little bit more to the stakes here, right?
We're in the winner's bracket now.
We're almost
That's
there
a walking
because
potato.
The winner of this
Walking
one gets to
miserable
play and
bitter
draw for a
potato.
chance to bypass.
Why am I hating her? Oh, there's way
And you
too
want
many
that
reasons
vibe.
for us to
It
do
just gives you
so.
a break, gives you a chance to see your competitors, what they're doing, how they're doing it. Really lets
Because
you
she's
assess
a
what's
very,
going
very
on with the
twisted
matches in
human
the
being.
future.
I'll put it like that. She abuses her
Essentially, you
power.
have to win 2 matches to
She
get that
brings her
championship.
personal
Exactly.
feelings
So,
to her job. She's anal about any and all rules and chooses when to enforce them. Yeah,
All right, so here's what I want to know
she's
from
just
you.
awful.
Who are you most surprised at with the Omega Pools? Are there any that stand out to you so far as selections?
Top salad. Salad is not in the fucking vocabulary, let alone in the menu.
Characters that were left out.
Ooh, okay, like who?
Like specifically, we had talked
Either
about
your
some
mom
of
and your mama jokes,
the
pretty
long-standing
much.
meta defenders, and one that isn't in anybody's deck is Arnim Zola.
I did notice
Oh,
that,
yeah,
but
can
no
I-
one had picked Zola. Why do you think that is?
Quite
I'll
possibly,
help
it's
you with
just,
that.
There's just enough answers kind of across the board. Like not only are there really straightforward cosmic answers into Arnim Zola, but there's a lot of creative ways to kind of gameplay against his locks.
That's true.
And at this level, that creativity is sort of the base level.
Ah, okay. So is there any that you are excited to see? I want to see more Kate Bishop. I know she has shown up a couple of times. I want to see more of her. She's a personal favorite. I enjoy playing her. Who do you want to see?
Right. Anytime we get to see CGR just completely pop off this loop, I think that's both exciting for the competitors and also just the spectators as well.
Absolutely. Do you think we'll see more Mephisto?
Likely so. He isn't inherently hard within the base kit, but at this level, right, time is everything.
Yep.
So any sort of HP that you can juice from the opponent, any sort of time that you can stall away, that really matters, and that can make a huge difference.
And we
You
saw
go
that,
here
didn't we?
basically
Just
to
with
connect your
looking
Twitch account to
at
your
Thanos
Kabam
and how
account.
tanky he is and how long he takes to chip down. Even with Red Guardian, who can do that burst damage, you can get into trouble if you aren't.
You
doing
definitely
that
watch
help where
for
you want
Blob?
it to be.
No,
So-
no, because they do not like space the
This
reality.
meta is the combo of Mixed Master.
She sees herself more as Carolina
The
Dean
more
type than the
specials
Blob
the
type.
opponent
I can
throws
promise you
against
that.
the more risk you are taking. And
Right.
so characters like Deathless Thanos, who have a guaranteed sort of set of protection to disrupt your loop,
And what's
I
this
think
way
that's
more
a big
fun?
reason on why he's a common pick from the Omega Pools.
Yeah.
Which makes total sense. What about attackers that are in the Mega Pills? Are there any that are surprising
Yes,
you?
I did
know we saw
Christopherson.
Archangel. Do you think we're going to see any others?
This should be cool. I like that.
Archangel's a really good one, obviously because he's got a really simple attacker loop. You just need to focus
Also,
on the
apparently
very
she's good
heavy.
at playing on herself.
Once you get
Yeah,
a bunch
she
of
is.
Neuroshocks on, you get to turn off one of the most annoying threats in the meta, which is I reveal my trap card.
Yep.
I think Kate Bishop is a really good call. Like we haven't seen her as a 7-star form quite yet. She's been 6-star locked for quite a bit, and so
I'm blaming everybody who didn't vote for Kate
Wrong, there's
Bishop
another
for
L?
7-star.
yeah, we
we
were really, really close. But
Oh.
once you get that passive cold snap up, you're kind of
The less you hear
It's
about
just
her, the
management. You
better
have-
you're off.
the-
Because
you've
anything you
eliminated
hear about her
half
is
the
not going to be
fight.
good and it's going to make your blood
Do you
boil.
think we'll see her? Again, I hope so.
I think so. It might also be a case
Who is the
where
guy's general?
we might see some
I don't
bans.
know.
The more effective she is, as we kind of go
Kabam
along,
something,
but
probably.
We'll kind of see.
How about roster? Looking at the rosters, the different
we can nickname
competitors have
him
said,
the
is there anyone
Kabam
who sticks
Pedo
out
Stash.
to you? I noticed a Red Hulk lurking around, and I was surprised to see that.
Yeah,
That
the
is
scroll
the
things,
hallmark
but
stash
the
of
number
her.
one seed, Andrew the Rough, one of his really
PD
cool
Fiddler.
unique picks. He's the only one.
Thank Crystal Select.
he's the only
I don't
one
know
with
yet.
America Chavez. There's iBomb.
Almost said here
Yeah,
this is
like
her
you said,
favorite
someone has a
champion,
Red
the
Hulk
freak.
there, which
Okay,
is-
that
which
is funny.
really cool, unique pick. Like he's not
All
necessarily.
these guys get
addition to
mustaches.
the
They
Battlegrounds champion,
don't
but
have
with the right
mustache.
matchup,
They're trying to
that
grow a
guy just
mustache.
pounds through. He's
It's
a
more
really
like a
With the
misplaced
right matchup,
pubic
you will
hair than
regret
it is an
fighting Red
actual
Hulk. So I
mustache.
would love to see him go up against a Mephisto, because that's really kind of his bread and butter, and
Yep.
he's a perfect counter for
I
it.
don't think
so.
she's missing it. I think she just took
Where
it
do you
out.
see Immortal Abomination coming into play? I was surprised to see that.
The hair
I think
color
that's
is
a pretty
spot on though.
sneaky trap defender.
Okay.
Once again, he's kind of recent into the seven star pool, so there might be a little bit of unfamiliarity there.
Yep.
But he is an annoying attacker. You know, like he fires the wrong special, choose the wrong attacker, and all of a sudden those poisons are stacking up, and you're just getting melted away by an acid burn.
Yep.
Yeah,
so, out of who you've seen compete so far, who are you keeping your eye on? Who do you think's going to take it all?
So me personally, I'm a big fan
I'm
of
keeping my eye on
So the
fucking
two
you
returners
because
from
I
the
can't
original
see
Brawl
past
and
you.
Angela the Rough and Legacy,
Yep.
you have to imagine they have a bit of a chip on their shoulder, right?
Absolutely.
And you could see
She
Legacy's-
fits about Malta fucking
his
yeah, she
deck
absolutely
building
does.
is really, really interesting.
Yes, very much so.
Specifically, I'd like
How
to
would
he's
you
got
know?
a decent
You
amount of
fucking
missing champions
suck.
in his deck, so you have to wonder that that's going to inform the way that he chose his Omega.
Why am I
Duel,
not
the
longer
way that
getting
he's
my
formulating
Virgo?
his bans,
It's because I want to keep
and
having
also
sex with my
Nick
wife,
really shouted out a
and
really
she
cool
hates
part in
it.
the first round. He's one of the cool, unique users of spot, so he's really.
Oh, that's right.
So I really hope we get a chance to see him flex his spot skills.
I would love to see Spot, especially in a competition
I don't
like
want to
this, 'cause you
speak
don't
ill
often
of the
see
guy,
Spot
to be
play
honest.
at this level.
Someone who
And
goes
seeing
difficult
Spot
already.
played well, if
Like
you've
a
never
fucking
seen Spot
barrel
played
of
well,
it.
It's a beautiful thing to see him played well.
They had no
That's
neck, but many
absolutely true.
chins.
I'm a big fan of Spot myself.
is-
Speaking of spots, we have our 2 spots for our next competitors, and
Very
we do
nice.
have
There's
thank you very much.
monkey cock
We do
fight.
have
Like, what, did she eat
Liam
it?
versus Tilapia, playing for the chance to play Andrew the Rough for that
The chat
first
is
round
savage?
bye. Now,
Yeah, I'm
yes,
being tame as
We've been
fuck.
watching some best of 1 matches for some of our warm-ups, for some of our group stages. Now we're getting into the big boy stuff.
Yep.
This is going to be best of 3 to
Okay.
determine
The
this
internet
matchup.
always wins. Yeah,
Tilapia
internet wins.
versus Liam. They're getting set up right now. What are we thinking? What are we feeling?
My eyes on Tilapia. After seeing him in the earlier
That's it.
rounds,
That's
I
enough
think
of being
that he's
nasty.
gonna do a phenomenal
I don't
job.
want to be
So,
too nasty.
I want to see what he brings for this round.
No,
Yeah,
live and let
way.
live is what I say.
Okay.
Liam's been a long-standing,
As long-
high-performing
as-
Battlegrounds
you know,
competitor for quite a long time.
as long as there's no
So
food
now that,
shortage,
there's
then I'm
real
gonna get
stakes
involved.
Here, like the free buy into Sunday is really important. So
That means, oh, very good for you.
I'm expecting him to turn things up here.
All right. So I'm really excited to see what happens. Are y'all excited to see what happens?
Yeah.
They're excited to see what happens. We have Liam versus Tilapia. Boys,
All right, let's
give
see.
us a good show.
Be nice to have some rights. That is
So
exactly
are you
my
expecting
style.
anyone specific in the bands as we go into
I mean, genuinely, for
taking a
her
look at the
own
match
health.
and deciding who they want to
I
face?
think Ozempic
I
finds,
think we'll
finds her
probably
safely.
see a pretty conservative start here. Like once again, this is best of 3. This
Yeah.
isn't best of 1. So you might see, maybe some experimental bans for the first one, maybe forcing the opponent into an uncomfortable and unexpected scenario. But you can see
Immediate Kate ban. Immediate
All right, let's see.
Kate
Oh
ban.
yeah,
I love
everybody's
that.
going for
immediately
Kate
flipping
Vance.
to the skills. So you can see there's 2 nukes immediately being taken away.
So definitely going after more of the offense rather
Somebody
than the
called her
defense.
Mojo. It's quite
On the
fitting,
flip
and
side,
I can
we've
see
got
that.
Onslaught. I can't see quite who's at the bottom. Is that Bastion?
I can't see that either.
It's Prowler and Onslaught, and I can't see who number 3 is. Oh, now we see it.
So we've locked in a Kate.
Okay,
and
so
a
there's no need to be so mean, though.
3
And that's
incredibly
it. Stop
nukey
it.
attackers that play
Stop
very
it.
well into this meta.
It was Lumitrix that we couldn't see is the third one. So we got Prowler, Onslaught, and Lumitrix on the other side.
Okoye being the first pick, that makes a lot of sense.
Of course it does. It's
Really
Okoye.
easy evade counters, super easy damage. We've got Jack-O-Lantern being picked first. 2 very potent attackers being the first picks for each of these competitors.
Especially with his reverse control immunity. You want him. He just makes it easier, especially with the meta that we're currently working with. Any defenders sticking out?
So here
Stop
we
it,
have
Beyond
Nick
the-
Fury. That's
Could do a Nick with a stall.
really easy stall choice there.
Yep.
Be nice. That's beautiful,
Now, Caroline
Lisa.
Nadine, that'll be the first time
Yeah.
that we
I'll allow
see
that.
pop
Let's
off
go.
here.
Oh, I want to see the
And a
Sunshine
Captain
Girl.
Britain pick.
Captain Britain has been absolutely wrecking defense in this meta, so I'm not surprised to see her. Oh, looks like we switched over to Deathless Thanos instead.
Captain Britain has been a bit of a problem recently in game,
Love
hasn't
that.
she?
Rhino, one of the sneakier defenders.
People, oh yeah.
being 6-star locked in the
That
game
is
right
when,
now, so there's definitely
when
level
there's
of
a need to
familiarity.
insult
Who would have
somebody,
thought that a year
internet
ago we'd be
locks
saying
in.
Rhino is coming on a stage match like this?
Exactly. Same with Black Panther Civil War, which is another pick that was just drafted on Liam's
The nodes
side
are
as
very
well.
simple.
we're
It's a
seeing another
mix
Havoc,
master
not
plus a node
surprising.
that either roots you or
We have
reverses
a
your
CGR
controls.
potentially up for grabs.
Alternating for
Minoru,
each
one of
special
the more
attack.
popular
And that's it.
Omega picks as well. We're going with the CGR.
Yeah, we are seeing the CGR nuke, and let's see who the second choice is. Ah, it is a Nico.
we're gonna see a Nico.
Let's go.
Really potent 2-way. Very potent on defense, very potent on attack. We have a Serpent available for drafting here. Opting to go for a Scorpion as the first pick. Electro, a really common pick as well.
Come on,
Not necessarily a complicated defender to fight.
Don't be nasty.
But you are almost guaranteed a base
Unnecessarily
chip damage coming your way.
Yeah, that health loss, it's going to matter. And we've seen it matter in some of the matches so far. You're losing that health, you are putting your win at risk.
Yep, and it looks like they're highlighted on Serpent right now.
Oh, might be switching over to Red Guardian.
We're going with the nuke here in Red Guardian.
Red Guardian and a Serpent.
Red Guardian is quite popular
So
here.
Tilapia up here with the last 2 picks.
Yep.
Choosing Nick Fury.
Again, that stall always coming in handy.
That symbol would
counters that you
honestly
see missing? Oh, yeah, going with the
these
Tiger
notes.
pick.
Potentially the first Tiger that we'll see here. That'll be exciting.
Let's see some Tigra play. I want to
Last
see
pick
that.
on Liam. Double Mystics, pretty much a trio of defenders to choose from. So really, it's just a matter of evaluating what's on the other side and picking up the most optimal map. But we're using
Would you go
shuffle there.
Oh, I was going to say, would you go Kindred or Miss Fisto? But it
So
looks like a
it
shuffle.
looks like Liam is looking for someone very specific here.
And now we've got more Mystics.
7 seconds on the clock, opting for Kushala.
They do get 3
Always a good
rerolls by
choice.
the looks of it.
Maybe a nice answer to the Deathless Thanos on defense on the other side. But yeah, let's get into round 1 here.
I'm excited to see who they end up picking as attackers. The defenders are kind of easy to notice, but I want to see who comes on attack.
We're going to see the Rhino here.
All right.
Damn, fat Rhino being popular.
Liam choosing Serpent for the first fight defender here.
I think we're going to see Tigra or Nico.
Nico, this
It's
is a
Nico.
really, really good matchup for Nico.
Only
All right,
3
and
in
on
the
the
group
flip side,
stage.
who's
Nope.
going up against Rhino?
What's on disconnect?
Red
But I
Guardian.
love that, dude. I
But with
love that
you
so
prevent
much.
a lot of the unstoppable and shut down some of his threats.
I don't know how good Liam's feeling about the overall counters that you have available to Rhino, though, but we'll see.
I beyond it. That's
Well, sometimes you do have
That's
to get
bad.
one match to win the later two. I often end up doing that in Battlegrounds.
So we can see Nico Minoru choosing her pre-fight spells, assuming that she's going to start
Right.
with buff immunity, which is one of the most important ones. Yep, we can see buff
Absolutely, yep.
immunity applied at the start of the fight.
Definitely want to get that up against Serpent.
So
No.
make sure we keep an eye on the Rhino fight there.
I
It's gonna be
swear.
really important to get
It's like,
into the
come on,
corner.
say the
Make
most
sure you get
obvious
control of
shit ever.
space.
And that way
Really
you don't
good
need to
start of
worry
the
about.
fight.
Yep. Looks like he's got him right backed up into that corner right where
Right.
he wanted him.
Oh, you want to activate
Looks like
buff
Nico
immunity
is
pre-fight
doing
against
Nico
serpents? Like,
Fires
no
off for
shit.
special 2. Buff immunity is nice and active.
It's like, you won't eat in order
Deals
not
with
to
that stuff
starve.
perfectly. Nico is looking really nice here.
She is. And on the other side, we are keeping that Rhino in the corner, taking down a lot of his threat and popping off that SP2, getting some of that delicious damage. Love seeing it.
So you can see a little bit of willpower playing into play on Liam's side. He's
Yep.
got debuffs on him, giving him help, but on the other hand, you have to assume that
Alright, Nico is
Iniquity,
gonna be
Mastery
faster there.
Iniquity, is also reducing
Unless he,
some of the
like,
damage that he's
screws
able
up
to
badly.
inflict on Rhino.
Yep.
So if you look at the top here, Nico is cruising right now with a full yellow bar.
You better get in
Buff
that
immunity's
crit.
up. It's just a few last percentages.
Nice
clear.
interception. That was gorgeous
And
interception.
Yeah,
that
that's
is a
it.
clean
That's the
Nico
end of
into
it.
Serpent fight.
Very clean fight. And on the flip side, Red Guardian still has his full health, and he is putting a clinic on against Rhino.
Still doing quite nice. Still have 45 seconds. By no means
What is the
is
flip
this a
side?
bad
He
fight
lost.
right now in terms
I
of
know
performance.
it. You
It is
should
quite
know
good
it.
to
There
Rhino.
is no
I know
flip
this is
side.
excellent so far.
Nico finished full health.
This is one of those things
He's still
where the tanky
fighting.
champions really are making a difference.
Yeah.
When everybody ends with a yellow bar, time is what decides it.
Yep. Both yellow bars, but yeah, clearly. Nico with more than enough margin to take that first fight there.
But great matches on both sides because they put on clinics with both of them.
Good
Let's see.
people on both sides.
Who are you bringing next if you were one of them? Who would you bring?
So there's Deathless Thanos sort of sneaking around, which is a nice, easy pick. We also have a pretty threatening duo of Black Panther Civil War or Havoc, which we saw Havoc doing a really good job
Yep.
chipping
Flip
away.
side, yeah,
some
like,
HP.
I don't think she
We
can
have Nick
flip
Fury
on head
and
on.
Deathless Thanos
Yep, both those
potentially
going
being
up.
picked there. Very cool. Kushala, that's a really nice matchup for Deathless Thanos.
Should be able to knock him down pretty quickly, and you're hoping that Nick stalls Okoye long enough to
Mm-hmm.
end up winning the match.
Why there is irritation
I
in the
love
match?
watching
What's
Okoye
irritation?
play just in general. She just melts everybody. It's very satisfying to watch.
So it's going to
Okay.
be a priority to get the ensnare up.
Yep.
Tilapia gets that off right within the
I
first
mean,
5
this is
seconds.
kinda
Now it's just a
interesting 'cause-
matter of piling on as many dots as you can.
And seeing how fast.
Kushala with a
I
really
think
nice
Okoye has the
carry on
easier
special
job,
to get
but
the extended
Kushala is
duration on that
potentially
spell.
faster.
Very clean job with that special.
Really well done, managing the inverted controls perfectly.
Well done. And we had seen a lot of blocking of inverted controls in previous matches, so I love seeing that Dex really playing into that.
As players become more comfortable, you know, this is
getting a broken race. I don't know why.
Their fourth match.
Exactly.
I said Mojo's wife.
Take a look at the amount of T-buffs on Nick Fury. He is just melting away.
Again, Okoye is just
Can
so fun
she tell
to
me
watch.
these two are
I just
sleeping
love
together?
watching her do
God,
her
no,
thing.
that's disgusting.
So now it looks like we're in Nick Fury's second life.
LMD.
Still full bar. Looking good on both sides. Full bars on both sides.
But here you can really see the power of Death Thanos' protection, right?
Yep. It's making a difference. It's going to come down. Coming
This
down
is
to the
going to
wire.
be very, very close here.
Grishal is faster than
I don't know who's going to
Okoye
finish
is.
first. It's
Trying to stack up some more incinerates there, relying on the special one. But
As
it looks
soon as
like
that's
Okoye
gonna
is getting really close.
Look how close
the
this is.
unstoppable at the rough time.
Thanos
Waits
went
it
down
out.
first.
Really well done.
Oh, seconds. Beaten by seconds.
Yeah, that for
Well
Grishal is
done.
good.
Incredible fight. We're going
I
to
recently
fight
did.
number 3 here.
Oh,
Yeah,
love
broken
that.
radio. Like, what's
Great
what?
fight. Took it down to the last
What?
second. Well done.
So there's a Cosmic Ghost Rider, a Nick Fury, and a Tigra. 2 of them being primarily nuke
that's
attackers.
all.
So you have to think that
yeah.
Nick Fury is likely going to be the defensive pick here.
That would be the obvious defensive pick.
And there we go.
Are
Nick
we
Fury's
gonna
being
say-
thrown.
Nick Fury, Black
Civil
Panther.
War.
I was gonna say it's either him or Havoc. So
I think that's the first matchup that we've seen with Black Panther today.
I think
so
it
that'll be
is.
interesting.
Yeah,
Especially
in
against
this.
Tigra, so that's gonna be fun to watch. Do we know if he's running Mystic Dispersion with Tigra?
You have to assume so.
Yeah.
Most high-level Battlegrounds players, they really take advantage of that.
Yeah.
And that's
God, I
just
hate
because
that
of the
commentary.
dexterity
I
buff. Havoc
swear to
versus
God,
Nick
this
Fury
is some of
will
the
be
most
interesting.
dumb
Probably
shit
not
ever.
the fastest matchup.
It's either-
Opts to go for Jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah, then you don't have to worry about the reverse control. It's just
Yeah.
the more obvious choice.
A little bit of
between the two.
comfort, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Fury's
This will
doing
be
well on
interesting.
defense here,
Tiger
for sure.
versus Black Panther Civil War is another interesting as well. So one thing you're gonna have to watch
Jack
out for
wouldn't be-
is not launching the heavy attack at a wrong
Jack's not gonna
moment.
be quick
Yeah.
enough here because
Panther's
he needs
sick
alternate
ability has
combos.
the ability to hard stop you if you throw a heavy attack at the wrong moment.
And with Tiger, that's exactly what you want to
Exactly.
do. So you have to be very precise in all of your timing and when you want to do it and when you don't.
But you can see right here, Tilapia playing incredibly patiently, really well
Yes.
done, choosing the right time to layer in the heavy attacks. Oh, might get punished there.
Did get punished there.
And the evade coming in at the wrong time, but uses the striker brilliantly.
Great way to block with the striker. Get yourself back on rhythm. Now we see the SB2 popping off. Well
That's
done.
what he
Great
did indeed.
recovery.
Meanwhile, on the other side, Jack-o'-lantern sitting at a healthy amount
Actually,
of
this
life,
level
but
BT.
chipping
Unless
away
he
at
gets like
Nick Fury's health,
a
not
good
at the
matchup for
LMD
him.
quite yet.
But Havoc
Well,
did
the
win the
SB2 will do a
defensive
nice
run
chunk
for
of
it.
change and get him down pretty solidly, and hopefully
Commentary just says,
right here
sure,
probably
sure.
just tip him over.
Yeah, I
into
mean,
the
like,
LMD.
commentary is dumb as fuck.
Meanwhile, that hurt
like,
Tigra. Her rhythm just kind of got interrupted, and now
like, you can clearly see that, you know, at least one of the people commenting doesn't know shit about MCOC, another one is dumbing it way too down.
Jack-o'-lantern's melting down
Like,
Nick Fury. We're not at
they're
the
commenting
LMD quite
like
yet.
they are
we're
commenting
just
for
about
like
to pass
toddlers.
into it, I think, right now. Yep,
we
there we
go.
go. And now it's going to be a matter of seeing. Ooh. Okay, yeah, got the heavy attack off with Tiger without the block.
Oh, the punishing
the
special
punish.
one.
Ooh, ouch. That did not look fun.
So now it's just a matter of
So now-
Liam preserving health here.
I was gonna
He's
say-
in a really good spot.
He just has to time it and be patient and work around, obviously, all of Nick Fury's
Yeah.
kits, which can be frustrating if you're not paying attention
Right
to
now,
it.
he's stun immune. He's managing that really nicely. Taking a lot of chip damage to the block, but he's almost at the red zone here. One special two should clean this
I was
out.
going to say, should clean it up. Oh, and Black Panther won over Tigra.
Match number 1 of 3 going to Liam there with a really,
Wow.
Match
really
number
clean
1 of 3
finish.
going
Well
clean.
done
That
to
was
both competitors there.
excellent job, excellent job. This is the best part about doing commentary for this type of thing, is seeing matches like this. I don't get to see them often, so
This
I
is
just
gonna
love
last
seeing the matches
a
that you guys
long
play.
time.
The first
though.
match going to 3 is a really cool sign.
Is it?
Just as a reminder, that's not it. The
I
group
know,
stage
it is
was
best
just
of
best
3.
of 1.
Yep.
So Tilapia has an opportunity to take a breath, reset,
And
fight
go
back.
again.
Exactly.
Did they hear
And I
commentary
think
as well?
they're changing
I'd
draft,
imagine
order,
so.
right?
They're sitting
Yeah,
right
they're
next
switching
to
draft
them.
Order, so one will get a chance to have a little bit of an edge over the other.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely. So Liam is 1 match win away from the right to fight Andrew the Rough for that buy into Sunday.
I want to. I don't mind who wins. I want both of them to win because I think they're fantastic competitors. But you got to feel good being one up.
Right. So this is where you get to see, do we see a change
Actually,
in ban
compliment
strategy?
her.
Tilapia immediately banned the nukes. Looks like he's, nope,
I was
with a
gonna say,
shake of the head.
I saw the head shake.
Flipping
That's not
right to
happening.
skill, flipping right to science, nuking the 3 nukes right out of Liam's deck. But we can see Prowler as the first
So
ban.
the first set was Prowler, Lumitrix.
Nico.
Oh, yep, Nico's getting banned this time.
Liam changing a little bit of strategy here, kind of noticing how well that Nico versus Serpent matchup went. Really, really clean, opting to ban Nico for the second.
It'd be nice if
Let's see
somebody
that
would
pays
then
off here.
shush
And
them.
we see Lumitrix getting banned once again. I do like that ban because Lumitrix can be very
It's quite tough to use Tiger. It's quite tough to use Tiger if you can't use heavies and you can't parry against Black Panther, which is
Black
the
Panther
annoying
Civil
thing.
War.
Well, we did see him be
Running it
successful
back.
the first time round, so I would definitely run him back. And there's a Havoc.
Really nice picks
No,
here.
this is the
We have
group stage
Serpent
start. This is
available.
not the semifinals.
Potentially Electro for some cheap,
You just wanna see
cheap
Electro.
HP. I do. I really I love a good Thorns defender. Captain Britain as well. Potentially lots of options for Liam to go with here.
Captain Britain could be a really fun option because then you're betting that your opponent isn't going to draw their
He has
needed
Havoc!
defense.
Why the fuck would he draft Captain Britain, you incompetent swine?
And it looks like we saw Serpent and
Scorpion opponent attacker. We're also seeing a Solvard pick, which is really sneaky. Hey, we're seeing Cassandra Nova.
Fine, whatever.
That'll be a unique one. It looks like Tilapia is excited.
I think we did see Cassandra Nova in an earlier match too, and she ended up doing really
absolutely
well.
melted in Atuma. It's effectively an optimal matchup for Cassandra,
And
but also a really
fine.
annoying defender as well.
She can be a really annoying defender. So that everyone out there who calls her mid, now you know better.
Liam opting to go for Cassandra. And
Dropping in next joiner. It's like, just mute this
Shocker.
one.
I love seeing the Shocker pick. Shocker
I
is
bet she loves the
can
Shocker.
Really just melt down a health bar, and he can be a sneaky defender. Obviously not.
If you know, you know.
Probably as much as it is for me, but he can be a fun on
I
offense.
understand how Scorpion look.
Opting to
I know we
join
haven't
up with
seen him.
Tigra and also
okay.
selecting a Serpent of his own on his own side. But we have a Kushala
there's the
response.
Kushala.
That's-
Switch drops
that
out
is
there,
as
yes,
clutch
if you
of a
watch on
pick as you
Twitch.
could possibly get with your last one.
Yep. Now, do you pick another defender now that you have Kushala taking care of the Serpents, or what do you think?
I would probably be looking to go defender leaning here. Yeah, it looks like he's highlighted the
Mephisto.
Oh, thankfully, I guess nobody knows what this is.
like Shocker and Kushala.
Philippe is very
They can
good.
cover a ton
Cantonize
of
and
offensive
Liam,
matchups
all
with
of them are
Scorpion
good.
as well.
Yep. Ooh.
Opting to flip back.
Ooh, did we
Is
go
that a
with
maker
Captain
pick?
Britain? No, it's Captain Britain. So we've got Kushala and Captain Britain. Ooh, are we going to see Carolina?
Last pick on Tilapia here.
I love all three of these choices.
All three are incredible.
Yep, you can't go wrong with really one of these choices. It's just making sure you've got all the counters and you're ready for
It
what your
really
opponent
just comes
might throw
down
you.
to what your opponent's already drafted.
God, she's so
Tilapia's
dumb.
Sort of looking at both sides of the screen there, he's going to take every second available to him to lock in that last pick. There we
I
go.
love
We've
that
chosen
Rhino pick.
Rhino.
Oh, he hasn't locked it in yet.
Dragon is useful and knowledgeable. Fight me.
Onslaught, we like that. We haven't seen an Onslaught.
We haven't.
defense yet, have we?
Nope. And he is tanky. Anyone who's ever fought Onslaught knows just how tanky he is. So,
No,
there's the Captain
just
Britain
no.
on defense.
Britain being immediately thrown on defense.
I love that she got reworked and has come out and now is this just insane defensive threat.
Super stally.
Yep.
Really leans into Neuroshock. So we're going to have a battle of mutant defenders here.
We are. So who will you bring on offense? Are you looking at... who would you look at for this?
Shocker is a viable attacker into Onslaught. It looks like Scorpion's being
Scorpion's
floated as a
good choice.
potential here, which makes a lot of sense. We'll likely need to lean on the poisons or the
No,
rupture
don't
here. We're
choose
opting to go
Demolition
Shocker.
Mark,
Yep.
Oh, flipping back.
Flip-flopping, let's see.
This might just be a vibes pick.
She's not
at the end of
just
the day
uselessly loud, she's extremely
Optimal to go
competent.
If you're confident in the matchup, you're confident in the matchup at the end of the day. And the Solvark
seeing
against Captain
Solvark.
Britain.
Oh, he got. They have all champions to
match,
7-step
man.
side from Quake and
Potentially,
Magic.
this is our first title that we're
Fuishi,
seeing
Skull
on
Dragon
offense here.
Fang.
We'll see the first fractured power bar being used on attack.
Is a Discord mod and works for Kavam
That
in
is the
some
really
other
nice thing
capacity,
about
but
them in particular is the fractured power bar just giving
You
you
don't want no
more
more.
control in any given fight.
all I'm
And
gonna
we're
say
seeing
is she
Shocker
has
do also
exactly
for
the type of
On the bottom
personality
screen,
that
you're
her
gonna see
outer
a
appearance
really good test
projects.
of skill here with
She looks
Optimal and
exactly
Trap
the way
Guard
she
and
is.
Onslaught's incredibly annoying specials, and we'll see. The strat is to bait the special one. Dexes that quite nicely,
Ooh, very nice job,
but now needs to earn an opening because you can't punish while rooted.
right?
Oh, look at that
Take a look at
Solvar
Solvar's
going
Britain.
ham.
That fight is effectively over in
I
the
was
blink
gonna
of an
say,
eye.
that's a match up I did not see being as successful as it was, so that's absolutely incredible. to
Somebody
see.
please shut
Now
their
Tilapia
mouth.
has 85 seconds to figure out what he wants to do in the next round.
Nice shot on Onslaught.
That was
But that's
First
Solvar
damage.
cooked,
That's
man.
damage. But the fight does go to Solvark against Captain Britain. Again, both of them ending with a full bar. Time becomes the determining factor.
Love that. The execution on both sides was just incredibly clean there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Solvar definitely cooked them.
All right, let's see who we're going to go for at round 2.
Round 2 with 2 high-profile mutants being cleaned out. Serpent makes a lot of
we got a
sense.
Serpent ditto.
We've got the
Yes!
Serpent mirror match. Tiger versus Serpent. This will be a fun one to watch for
Oh,
sure.
this is going to be so much fun. Your
I don't get the
core
name.
serpent
Yeah,
catchers,
she's called
just
Dragon
watching
Fae.
them played by people who are this good at the game is
He mods the
delightful.
Discord
Could've
channel,
chosen
that's where
two
you can
different
find
serpent
her most
counters that
often.
attack the matchup in different ways. Tigra wants to go fast. Kushala a little bit safer.
She's gotta go steady. Yep.
Has more layers of
Kushala
protection
is
against all those serpent
safer
threats,
matchup
which
for
means
this for
Tapia
sure.
is kind of forced into playing very high
And
tempo.
AI is
Serpent
fucking
doesn't play
over the
ball.
poor
That
guys.
is not good.
A-
You do not
AI
wanna
is
see
fucking
the
over
senses
Steel
fall off.
so
I
much.
know. You have to try to keep it up, but you are also relying on Serpent to do, you know, his favorite Serpent things. And we're seeing Kushala.
The fight for Liam so clutch. That spell being able to block and blockable attacks being so clutch there.
And we saw Tigra take a little bit of damage, so now we're losing a little bit of that yellow bar, but he did recover very nicely.
You can rely on the fear debuff from Serpent to recoup a little bit of health, but it's nowhere. It's not going to be anywhere near the amount of regen
Ooh,
that
timing.
Kushala has available to her.
It is. Ooh, it looks like that Kushala Serpent fight is going swimmingly.
One of the edges that Tigra has in this matchup, if it gets to it, is the ability
Yeah, I know,
to
Kush
stop the
got
buff
this.
immunity with her neutralize.
So like
But that, it
dirty,
might be
alright?
too late. Look at
And
Serpent's
skipping
right
the like
there.
that.
So we may have to eat a special one, but no.
Oh, he pulls it off.
Nah,
right
this shot
at
is
the
weird
end.
because I'm
Played
gonna
incredibly
be.
well to bypass
Oh.
the buff immunity. Really, really well done.
That was a great
It's
match.
not
And we're
some
waiting for
girl
number 3 once
doing nothing.
again.
It's a person
I love seeing best of threes. It's just so
that
satisfying.
embodies most of the human
Liam is one
characteristics
fight
I
away.
personally
Moving on to the next round here.
He
am not
is.
fond
This
of,
is,
and there is a
match
history at least 8 years old.
All right, so do you throw Nick Fury out as a defender, as a stall defender, to try to pull it out?
I like that. Force your opponent.
He's not a random
into
person.
being too aggressive, maybe
Yep.
trying to fight for time a little bit too much and ending up slipping up. Scorpion
Ooh,
versus
it's a
Havoc is a
Havoc.
real. I like that matchup quite well. Black Cat
Black-
versus Black Panther Civil War. These
Oh,
are
this
really
is
interesting
gonna be fun.
matchups.
I like seeing Scorpion too, because obviously he is
Tigers are
he's not
taking the L's.
available at a higher
Yes.
rarity
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
So
It's not best out of 2.
So these are.
It is best out of
I would
3.
consider these fairly unorthodox
Or
matchups.
best out of 5, I think.
None of them cleanly
think
line
it's
up
best
in
out of
terms of
5, actually.
RPGs. So you're really going to see just this matchup come
I
down
think
to
this is
gameplay
already
skill and just
elimination,
the
yeah.
ability to maximize every single one of your openings. One of the things that Scorpion is going to have to be mindful of is preventing some of that detonation damage
you
we
gotta
saw in
avoid
the
the
previous
detonation.
round.
No, you don't need to be
Exactly.
mindful of preventing
closer you
detonation
get to it, the
damage
more
because you
dangerous
do
it
fucking
becomes,
heal
because
back.
especially if you get to the end of the fight, you want to
Jesus
finish
Christ.
it off, but if you risk the detonation,
That's the dumbest thing ever.
a
Scorpion's
lot
health
of
bar is never gonna drop
This will
below
be the second
95%
time
health in this
Slappy
fight,
has
and even
fought
if
Black
it
Panther
does,
Civil
it's going
War.
to fucking
So he
jump
has a
right back
little
up.
bit of
What kind of
familiarity
dumb
here.
fuck are you?
And that's going to definitely pay off, especially working around the nodes. The practice with the nodes, as well as the
Okay,
champion,
drop the
really
bit a
comes in
little
handy here.
lower
We're
than
seeing
that,
Black
but
Cat do
he's gonna
phenomenal.
Havoc,
recoup
unfortunately,
that
through
anyways,
special one,
easy and
which means
fast.
that you are going to see some guaranteed chip damage coming through from the detonation.
Yep. Yeah,
Gonna
slowly
see.
ticking up. Oh,
But Black Cat seals it
finishing
really,
off that
really
fight.
nicely.
Very nice finish
Oh,
by
he's
Black
barely
Cat.
healing.
Well
And you have to
done.
imagine that that's
Why is
gotta
he
be the
barely
round for
healing, though?
Tilapia, and we are likely going to see a third round at this point, right?
I think that we are.
So here we go. He's twirling up, baiting heavies.
Very nice
Generally
job.
the strat when you don't have an armor
Oh,
up,
it's because
you
there's no
want to
poison?
push Havoc to the special 2.
Yep. And make him throw heavies.
There we go. There's the special 2. Really clean
Very
dexterity.
You obviously know
That
more.
was with reverse control.
I
as well.
that might have made a
If you mess
mistake.
that up, that
I
hurts.
generally don't
Yep,
remember
don't forget
ever
that all
taking
of
that
these
much
dexes
damage
are
with
with reverse
Scorp
controls,
against
and that just
Havoc,
makes
though.
them even more impressive. I think we all remember how much we hate
Oh,
reverse
it was
controls
just
a
the level
large
1 throw
majority
block,
of
but
the
that's not
And there
chip
we go.
damage,
One
really.
last detonation should
Very
finish it.
nice. Very nice.
And that's confirmed. Tilapia able to
But that's
close
fine.
out match number 2. And we're headed to the rubber match.
We are.
We're
Love
headed,
that.
we're headed to round 3.
So now that you've gotten a chance to feel out your opponent, and now that they've really kind of gotten an idea of the vibe of the fight,
Okay, what do they
what's your
hold
plan
on?
going into match 3?
If I'm Tilapia, I think I'm staying steady.
Yep.
Like, I really like that
It's
he
just
stuck
best out
with
of
the
3. I
same
thought it was best out of 5.
ban strategy and was clearly
fair
rewarded for
enough.
it the second time, right?
Yep. It clearly has
Well,
paid
okay.
off, and that level of consistency, again, we were talking about consistency earlier, really is making a difference.
Now for
I think
game
at this
3,
point it is
obviously the
elimination
advantage
already,
flips
yeah.
back to game 1 as
Yep.
sort of the draft order flips back. So we're 1 match away for the right to fight Andrew the Rough for the buy-in.
Is that not
To be
even
in the
worse?
winner's bracket, and we're going to see the exact same pattern once again. All 3 bands coming in.
It
nice
isn't
and
an
quick.
elimination. Okay, fair enough.
Now we see
White
that
is missing that
Prowler.
shit. Oh yeah,
Let's
Whitey
see if
would
there's a
love
change
to
on
watch
the
this.
other side. Oh, there goes
Opting
Nico
to go for Nico
and
and
Lumatrix.
Lumatrix. So staying with the round 2 bands, which is really, really interesting.
So who haven't you seen that you want to see out of their rosters? I want to see Spider-Woman. I have not seen her yet, and I would love to see some of her.
Yeah, I would like to see Carolina on attack. She's a really cool highlight attacker. I would love to see sort of these players flex their ability to play in the sun and play with the trigger volume stuff that she plays with.
Cassandra Nova coming out. We haven't seen her yet.
Deathless Thanos, which will be the theme throughout the week.
Oh,
That's one of
absolutely.
the more popular Omega picks. Really nice pick there.
Oh, fair enough.
A healthy amount of
Hey,
mystic
don't
options
make-
there. You lock in either Kushala
Don't
or
make the
Spiral.
dumb
You've
face when you are
effectively
streaming.
neutralized any
What is my
certain
dumb
thing on the other
face? Who's
side.
doing live
Kushala
streaming?
has been the safer pick, especially
Mr.
with keeping
Crimson
health.
Skies?
Probably where I would go. Would you go with Spiral to be more aggressive?
Personally,
Smile?
for me, I would choose the
What
safety
for?
of Kushala there.
Yeah. And we saw that pick follow.
And
Yep.
that's also mostly for the flexibility across other
Spider-Woman.
matchups too. Yeah, Spider-Woman and Havoc.
Oh,
two
I
really
love
nice
I hate
picks,
fake
two
smile, by the way.
effective two-way
I do
attackers.
smile
You
when
can
I
really
feel
play them on
happy and I
defense
do
and
find a
offense
reason
and
what to smile
feel
for.
pretty
But I
good about
hate
where you are.
I hate
Ooh, we see a
fake
Jack
smile.
Lantern, which might be great for avoiding that reverse controls.
We got a reroll here, so Liam
Ooh,
is
he
looking
did
for
reroll,
something
you're right.
There
specific.
is a Sensor Hulkling, just nobody picked him, I
Wasn't
guess,
able
for
to
the matter.
reroll away from the Mephisto, choosing the Havoc and Red Guardian.
Oh,
They had an
well,
option
we have
to
seen
pick
Red
the
Guardian
Hulkling.
be successful as the nuke option, so.
Locking in Red
Ooh,
Guardian
is he
and
a
Havoc
thing,
there.
too?
Ooh,
Who's a great staller.
CGR, a potential new card to play if the matchup lines up. Yelena, which is
Alright.
one of the unique champions, we haven't really seen her drafted.
No, we
quite-
haven't. And we
quite
have a
yet.
Carolina potentially
But
coming online.
We're flipping a
We are
reroll.
flipping.
You got Cassandra, obviously.
Still
he's not
got
gonna pick
Carolina
Yelena.
as one of the picks.
Penny Parker opting to go potentially for double text here. Penny Parker,
Ooh.
a really nice stall option.
What are you
I
drinking?
don't know how
Rum
much I
and
like
Coke?
that with Cosmic Ghost
I was
Rider
gonna say
on
when
the
you
other
got
side.
CGR, yeah, you don't like Penny quite as much.
It's
Would you
rum,
go
not
with a Nick Fury
vodka.
even against a nuke option like CGR?
I think at this point you may want to play
We locked in
aggressive.
Penny.
Fake
We
Smile
locked
is the
in Penny.
official sponsor of Capacities. Probably, pretty much.
So Tilapia with his final two picks, opting to go for a reroll as
And,
well.
I don't know. They didn't rule it yet.
So you can tell these competitors are looking for something very specific at this point. in
Well,
time,
just
which
leave
makes
the stream
sense.
on the
You're
background.
match three. There's no room left for
There's-
experimentation. You leave it all for this
What,
one.
rum?
And there's nowhere left to hide.
Kraken.
You are either coming out the winner and getting that buy, or
Nothing
you are
fancy,
not.
but I kind
So
of like
locked
it.
in a Shathra pick, which is really cool. We haven't
Ooh,
seen that quite yet.
We have not seen Jothra yet. I'd love to see her get
Last
played.
pick on Liam. Once again, this is an advantage for him, opting to use the reroll. Two potent defenders and Rhino and Serpent available, or the clean offensive option with Jack-O-Lantern.
They
I know
have
that you need
all
Jack-O'
the
Lantern in
champions.
this particular situation, and there's the Rhino pick as we
Looks
Looks like
mentioned.
Liam agrees,
Probably.
choosing
Yep.
Rhino, which one of the
Like, are you here
surprise
just
defenders
I mean, like,
of
sure.
Battleground Brawl so
I
far.
have. I know exactly my weight,
And
and after
we're
I have
gonna
gotten
be
married, I have
immediately
gained
tossed
exactly
Unsurprising.
1
He
kilogram.
has, oh, it's a Rhino dip.
But, hey,
Love
sure.
that. And we're going to see Black Panther on offense. Nice.
You do know that,
He is such a sneaky
here's the thing,
offender.
I
know
don't
people have
mind
been
somebody
using him on
insulting me,
defense,
but
he
do they
feels so
only do
fun to
that?
play.
Well,
Yeah.
they are
So
here.
it's my
You
favorite
line
part
up
about
the
him.
burst damage perfect. He was sort of
Yeah,
designed to really pop off.
It
in
really
Battlegrounds
depends
with
whether I
the pull
do
here.
want
So
to engage
if
with
we
you or
can
I do
see
not,
Black
but it's
Panther
not going
line
to
up
end
his burst
great
damage, we're in
for
for
you.
a treat here.
I would
Liar?
love to see it.
1
But Red
kilogram?
Guardian
Yeah,
with the
since
pick
I got
against Red
married,
also
I have gained no
obviously
more
has
than
been
1
very
kilogram.
effective.
And I'm not
Getting him
lying.
in
We
that
saw that
corner.
in round 1.
Yep.
So we know that Liam is comfortable with this fight, but we also know that it's not the fastest.
Correct. It is not the fastest fight, especially if you do.
But you
even
know,
get him
I
into
really
the
do
rhythm
not
that you need to
have
get
the
him into.
temperament to
Tilapia
deal with
has
you
the
today,
advantage
so
of classic
you can
advantage.
take
Yes.
a chill pill
All right,
for a
got him
bit.
back into the corner.
Both competitors doing a fairly good
You
job
can come back
managing
tomorrow
their
and
health pool
carry
so
on, and
far.
I'll see whether I'll be
Setting
in
up the
better
fight.
mood
Now,
to
once
deal with
again,
you.
they have the benefit of willpower on their side with the non-damaging debuffs that Rhino is placing on them, but on the other hand,
Other
the
time?
Inequity
Ah,
Mastery
it's fine.
likely is lowering their damage output as a trade-off.
Yep. Oop. There's that first bit of burst damage from Red Guardian, seeing him knock down
The
Rhino.
Black Panther is
This
gonna annihilate
is
this,
where
though.
that fight having become regular for you, having had a chance to practice it.
He made a
really
boo-boo.
pays off.
Absolutely.
You're seeing that in this moment. Ooh.
An unfortunate misstep there from Tilapia, and you can see the
Still my
fight
lord.
is trending really well for Liam here.
Yep. When Rhino gets you in that corner, it is.
I mean, like, no,
tremendously hard to get
generally,
yourself
like, you want
back
to be
out
mean
again.
to me, like,
He's
you
just
can be mean, I
designed
don't
that way.
particularly
And it's
mind,
not
but,
optimal.
Yes.
nothing more to deal
Guardian's
with
primary
right
damage
now.
source is physical damage, and there's quite a bit of physical resistance on Rhino here. So by no means is this optimal, but it is trending quite nicely for Liam here. Still with the full yellow bar,
That's not throw for ages, but
Rhino is just imposing on Black Panther here.
I was fully expecting Black Panther to nuke that.
Yep.
but
Now
it
he's
didn't
getting out of
work
that corner, getting
One-
right where he wants to be.
One more special for Red Guardian.
Yep.
This is pretty close.
Yeah,
That's it.
there we go. Good job with that.
That Rhino
Liam
is a
with redemption
tank,
with the
man.
Red Guardian Rhino matchup.
I know, I was going to say, hey, he turns it around. And again, benefit of having done the matchup before really ends up paying off.
Getting round 3 off to a really nice start.
Well
so Liam,
done.
1 fight away. Tilapia still in the mix though. Needs to win round number 2 of match 3 here.
With that in mind, who do you put on defense?
There's still some potent defenders on both sides here. Like Spider-Woman's quite a nice pick. Really annoying
Yeah,
both
Black
ways.
Panther
I think
got
there's a
wrecked.
Cassandra on his side as well.
Yes.
So I think it's likely that we see either one of those two being thrown here.
Ooh, there's the Havoc.
Havoc proving to be quite an effective
Ooh,
defender.
and there goes Spider-Woman on defense, so we'll get to see how fun she is to fight, even now.
Deathless Thanos, really nice here. I do really like the Cosmic Ghost Rider matchup if you can
She said even now, as if
If you
she's
can
already
get that rhythm
nerfed.
and you can get it in that first cycle, you knock this fight down very quickly. So we'll see if he's able to pull that off. But Deathless Thanos against Spider-Woman too is a really good matchup. One I don't see often.
Yeah, for I know, I guess.
An evade there, but that's okay. Liam had enough spacing to not be punished.
Yep.
Getting into his damage quite nicely here.
Ooh, now we're seeing good rhythm with CGR. He's gonna pop off that SP2. Very nice. And Benefit pushed Havoc to SP2. Ooh, not quite.
And you can see that he played that quite nicely. He's got the extended the extended precision buff, but you can see he took a little bit of detonation there.
He did.
And that's why Havoc
Alright,
is such an
let's see
effective
Thanos
defender
with
at
it.
this level.
And we still
Every
see
single
Deathless
piece of health
Thanos.
matters.
And we still see Deathless Thanos at full health, knocking down Spider-Woman, really doing a good job pushing her to SP2.
Full control of the fight here.
Yep.
Thanos gonna wreck that lady.
And so you can see
Liam
Slappy
gets this.
really relying on the speed of the fight, ending the fight at 40k points. I don't think that's going to be enough.
I don't think it is. Oh,
And that's well
done.
played. Liam securing the match in 3
Yeah.
and moving on.
Thanos
Great
cooks,
job
yeah.
to Liam. Phenomenal, consistent matches. Did an absolutely incredible job.
Really well played to both competitors. That was an incredible match to watch.
What a wonderful set of matches by our two competitors, Liam and Tilapia. Meet in the middle here. Let's see that handshake.
In this
Oh,
meta, Cal
man.
makes more sense than CGI. Kind of, yeah, I
Incredible
do
stuff,
that.
Tilapia. How you feeling, man? You did a fantastic job.
Still
Yeah,
feeling
Liam's
well.
playing
I did
great.
forget some key abilities of certain champs, such as Black Panther going unstoppable. But I'm still feeling pretty well.
Hey, man, that happens.
I don't
This is
know,
not the end for you
AJ.
today, right?
I really
so we'll
don't
be
know.
seeing more of you later on. When
Cal
we
better
start
than
the
CGI?
elimination
For this
bracket. So
meta?
thank you so much.
Definitely.
We'll be seeing you soon, bud. Liam, my man, we didn't start off super strong today, dude, but we're standing here about to go into that match for the bye. How are we feeling?
Feeling pretty good right now. I mean, Tilapia, amazing opponent. I was watching his matches earlier, and he was doing some fights.
Oh, yeah,
that
Liam's
I was very
crazy
nervous
good.
about facing him with because he's always pulling off unexpected stuff, and especially like that Black Cat versus Black Panther Civil War. I think he had. Definitely, I didn't expect that one, and he's a very scary player to play. So, definitely just relieved to be through with that.
Absolutely, man. Now, dude, you are going on to face Andrew the Rough for a chance at a bye. How are you feeling?
Feeling great. I mean,
I
just
failed a
one more
couple
match
times
to
on that
secure
attack, too.
bye. Couldn't ask for a better situation against Andrew. You know, big homie with him, so it's gonna be a lot of fun.
And I can't wait to see it, dude. We'll give you a few minutes to get yourself recalibrated. We're gonna get set up. I'll be seeing you soon, very soon. All right, what a crazy set of matches we just had, huh?
Was that every match that went to 3?
I think everyone has gone to 3.
You really can't ask for more than that. We just had an incredible World Series in real life. We went to Game 7. And we basically just went to Game 9 up in here.
We
so
did.
how about that?
It was phenomenal. You were seeing the best of the best play at the absolute highest level, and it's phenomenal.
You know what, guys?
To watch.
It really
By
is.
the looks
You know,
of
when we're
it, I do
building
have
out,
Skadoodle. I'm
the
sorry I
show,
can't
we're
stay for
setting
much
times.
longer.
We're kinda
I
like
will be
thinking,
streaming the
all right,
entire time
this could
tomorrow,
be
though.
12 minutes or
Be that 8
36
hours or
minutes,
whatnot.
depending on how they play, and I feel like we usually
but right
end
now,
up on the longer side because they're just so
I
good
do
and they
need
go back and
Skadoodles.
forth. And
So,
this even
I'll
happened
catch
last
you
time
guys.
on Brawl,
Yes, it did.
because
Yep.
these
Bye-bye.
competitors are so incredible.